What defines you? Thank you for joining me today. Is it your job or career? Is it your wife or husband? Is it your children? Is it money, wealth, and power? Is it what you do? Is it what you have accomplished or failed to accomplish? What really defines us? We live in a world where people go after things that at the end of it all have no eternal significance. We fight and hate each other over insignificant things. We want to accumulate more and more. We are always searching, yet there seems to be no end to our searching. Some are defined by their looks, some by their status in society, some by fame, some by how they dress, some by what people say about them, some by what people do not say about them. Some are defined by what people do to them or do not do. Some are defined by what they do not have, the things they consider failures in life. Most of the time, we tend to lean outward, looking for things and people to define us. If people say we are good, then we celebrate. If people say we are not good enough, then we feel low. It is a superficial way of living, that is, looking for other people and things of this world to define us. We will never find satisfaction from things of this world. People change in a minute. You may wake up one day to find the people you thought were your friends gone. Some will start spreading lies and false reports about you. Some will start looking at you in a different manner. Some of those we trust end up betraying the trust. The money we may rely on may be gone within no time. The things we place our hope on may be taken away. The looks we may take pride in may change. Anything can happen. Nothing is permanent in this world. Only God remains. What would happen if everything you ever relied on was taken away? Would you curse God? Would you curse those around you? Would you grow bitter, vengeful, angry, and full of hate? What would happen if the world you know came crumbling down? What would remain in you? At that moment, what would define you? Would you lose all hope? Would you live in this world as if you are defeated? Would you hide somewhere never to be seen again? What if everyone around you is talking about you? Would you remain grounded? Storms of life have a way of showing us what is really within us. They have a way of bringing to the surface everything within. Things we can either choose to run away from or to deal with. Storms show us what we place high in our lives. What we thought defined us comes to the surface. It is something to be dealt with if we want to live a grounded life. Those things we place importance on, those things we think we cannot do without, those people we think we cannot do without, all that comes to the surface. Anything and anyone we place above God in our lives becomes an idol. Unknowingly, we worship things and people. Unknowingly, we idolize things and people. Things do not define us. People do not define us. Our identity is only found and rooted in God. We are children of God, sons and daughters of the Most High. When we rely on anything else, we may fall into desperation. We may do everything to have what we think is very important in our lives. With desperation, a door is open for the enemy to come into our lives. When other people perceive that we are desperate, they may start mistreating, abusing, and misusing us. One thing we notice in life is people take advantage of others, especially those who appear weak. It is amazing what people can do if they think they can get away with something. It is amazing the things people can say if they think they can get away with it. Most people tend to put on a mask, but when circumstances avail the opportunity, everything comes to the surface. The Bible says, men look at the outward appearance, but God looks at the heart. The heart condition is the most important aspect in our lives. We can do many things, but if we do them with the wrong motives, it all comes down to nothing. We can do or say things to be noticed, to be liked, to look good, to live in comfort, to have all the power and wealth in this world. But if we are not right with God, all that comes down to nothing. Without God, everything else loses meaning. God is the one who defines us. Other people may say things about us and do many things, but when we know who we are unshakable. It is hard to compete with or bring down a person who knows who they are. The Bible tells us that whoever is united with the Lord is one with Him in spirit. John 1 verse 12 says, "Yet to all who did receive Him, to those who believed in His name, He gave the right to become children of God." We are children of God, adopted into sonship through Jesus Christ. We are to accept one another just as Christ accepted us in order to bring praise to His name. Our identity is found and rooted only in God. In Christ, the solid rock, we stand. All other ground is sinking sand. Be blessed.